Hi Dad, here is the scout report for March Season 5 and we'll start with Sean the Hare Hill. Has potential to be special keeper from England. As you can see, he has grown 3 points to an 83 overall. We had some offers for him in January, but we turned them down. But he could be one of the next players to go if we get a huge enough offer for him. As you can see, he's got 99 goal kicking and he's got 75 reactions, which is great for a keeper. I don't often see them with reactions that high, so he's going to be a fantastic keeper. And he already is pretty good as it is. Next is Ian Simone, the Pablo Zabaleta regen. He's got up 2 points and he's growing very nicely across the board there in physicals, mentals and technicals. And he's got some dark greens there: ball control, crossing, acceleration and agility. Then it's Alfonso Esquerdo, our Portuguese captain. He's gone up a point this season. He's just showing great potential, so he could be moved on in the summer. But yeah, good player, a good player, and not necessarily the best captain. Then we have Sasha Abuhana, our German centre back, 76 overall, got up 2 points this season. Also showing great potential. Just he has some fantastic stats though. His physicals and his marking in particular, but across his defensive stats, with the exception maybe of his interceptions, he is a stellar player. And then we've got Al Mawalhad, Saudi left back, 76, up 2 points, has potential to be special. He's growing across the board. Not a lot in his mentals, just his vision, but you know, that's all good because he's growing in stats that he doesn't even need to grow in. He could end up as a free kick taker potentially if he keeps on growing in all of his technical stats. Our Mexican CDM here, Americo Cortez, and he's the lowest rated player in the first team, but I haven't put as much training into him this season, so that's probably why. But he has grown a couple of points on his overall, and he's growing across his technicals, so that's good. And then we've got Shermak, Czech right mid. He's not fast enough to play on that right mid position, but he's very good at playing as a right cam. And he has got what, 5 dark greens, like 590, you know, high 80, 90 sort of stats, and wow, yeah, he could be incredible. Valentin Vazquez is another midfielder. He's a CM, more of a deep line playmaker, but we play him as a cam at the moment because he's been very good in that role. And just like Shermak, he's just got so many green and dark green stats, and his physicals are growing nicely now as well. So he's getting, he's going to be able to take on fullbacks potentially, you know, in 2 or 3 seasons time maybe. Then this is our new first choice right mid. He's from, you might remember him from the last report. He came through the youth academy at the end of last season in, I don't know how to say his name, Abu Missouri. And yeah, he's growing really nicely. And I believe he has the potential to be special. But that's our Algerian right midfielder for you. 4 points of growth this season. Very nice. Then our new striker, Jorge Escassi Oliva, and as you can see, he's got crazy physical stats. I think this is Torres's regen, Fernando Torres's regen, and we bought him for, I think the total was 26 million, but it was 24 million plus Arbilla Zabella. Yep, there it is. So 26 million pounds, a new record for Notts County, but I think he's going to be worth every penny. We just need to work on that heading accuracy and penalties. And then he's going to be an all-round striker. Great all-round striker. So next we'll move on to the bench. In a moment we'll move on to the bench. There we are, it's Liam Carter. No, not the bench. The left side of midfield, sorry. It's Liam Carter, our Kiwi left mid, up 3 points to 81 this season. He's another one who could leave if there's a massive offer in the summer, but we're very well stocked with 3 has potential to be special left mids. Here's our other new signing, Ander Ibanez Barber. I think we'll be selling him in the summer. I know that sounds daft, but he demanded to be a crucial first team player, which is the highest squad role you can have in a contract on FIFA, and he's not going to get those games. So he cost us 15 million. Hopefully we can at least get all of that back and invest it in other areas of the squad. We'll try and find a keeper with our youth scouts with the same exciting prospect potential. I should say that that Oliva is, I think he's got showing great potential, but he could be an exciting prospect the way that he's growing. Tomaško Stojka, our Romanian cam, is up 2 points this season. He's one who I think we will move on eventually, but he does play very well. He just gets injured, and he doesn't have, you know, the highest potential status, or even the second highest. Then we have Severe Helland, Norwegian CDM, if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure he's Norwegian. Another guy who could move on in the summer, but growing a nice 3 points there this season. He has had some training. Pierre Martin has potential to be special. American on the left wing. 4 points this season. He's grown to 79. And he does play brilliantly. He's pacey. He's good at crossing. He's fantastic at dribbling. And he just scores some good goals. Taka Fumi Miyoshi now. I've been training him up a bit because Carlos Lin's kind of got the hump with me for not playing him enough. So Miyoshi's come into the second team, and I've been training him up to get him up to the sort of standard of the second team, and he's been responding well to that training. Then we have Luka Malaka. I've looked up how to pronounce his name in Slovenian. There's 3 different versions of how to pronounce it. Malaka appears to be one of them. It wasn't the best quality audio that I was listening to. He's been trained a lot this season, so he's risen 7 points in his overall, and I believe his finishing's overtaken. Oh god, I've forgotten Robbie Keane's Region's name. Anyway, Duna, that's it, Adam Duna. He's overtaken Adam Duna in terms of finishing. Then we have a new player, Ji Hu Jil, who you'll see me at the end checking out his potential, double checking it, but he's an exciting prospect. He's just come out of the youth academy, and yeah, he's responding really well to training. He had a great crossing stat for a player of his overall. Like, he was 61 overall, and he had a really good crossing stat. So yeah, really promising player. Then we've got Vukoja, our Croatian left back. Now it says he's on bad form. There's a few of these players in the second team on bad form, because I tend to play them in the matches that I want to lose. But he's growing very nicely because of training, and yeah, he'll be a good one for the future. Samar Kudi here, one of another Algerian player. Another has potential to be special player, and up 5 points this season. I think I gave him a little training last season, but I don't think I've given him any this season. Adam Duna's up 3 to 74. He is growing very nicely in his physicals. He's growing a little bit in his technicals, most of his technicals as well. Don't know if he's going to be a long-term player, but I suspect he'll probably be here next season unless we get a really good offer for him. Dennis Gordson. I don't know what it is about Dennis Gordson. I don't like him. I haven't really used him in the team, but I don't like him, and he hasn't got he's only got showing great potential, so I keep on trying to sell him, but no one wants him. Brian O'Leary is 67, got up 2 points. He's a solid player who's there in case someone gets injured. Eric Martinsson has potential to be special from Sweden. Playing him in the left cam, and sometimes just a central cam spot, and he's doing well, and he's growing fantastically. I was training him in his stamina earlier this season, but everything else is his own. Like, all those other stats have just grown on their own, and he's got some dark greens like some of the players who play in the similar positions to him. Sebastian Holm, Danish. Yeah, pretty sure he's Danish. Exciting prospect, centre back, has had a fair bit of training put into all his defensive stats. And has grown 5 points and is in the second team at the moment. Vladan Hornik, he is one we'll probably be looking to move on in the summer, as I think he's definitely going. Because I think we've got a right back in the youth academy at the moment who can come in and replace him. Then another new player out of the youth academy, Sung So Oh. I love his name. We don't know his potential yet because he hasn't turned to 60 overall, but I've got a feeling he could be an exciting prospect. Certainly nothing lower than a showing great potential. But yeah, another player from South Korea on that right side of midfield, / right wing position. Then we've got João Pereira. He's going in the summer. If we can shift him out. But he is a good midfielder. We just need someone with potential. And finally, we have Ferhat Akunan. And yeah, Moroccan centre back. We don't use him. We've tried to sell him. No one wants him. Finally, Carlos Lind is out on loan at Derby. He's gone up a point this season. I think he's going to be one of those we move on in the summer. So that is the report. This is just me checking out Gill's potential stats because I'd forgotten it. And I'm not sure if I'd mentioned it correctly earlier in the video. And that is the 12-minute squad report for the month of March, Season 5. Enjoy.